2 drops. That's all it takes to begin changing what's been happening inside your leg arteries for years. You've tried walking more. You've elevated your legs at night. You've cut back on salt. And still, the heaviness returns. The swelling comes back. The cold feet that never seem to warm up. What if the missing piece wasn't an exercise or a medication, but something sitting in your kitchen right now? Stay with me, because today I'm going to show you 4 natural oils that science has proven can support blood flow, reduce arterial inflammation, and begin to restore circulation to your legs after 60. And the number 1 oil on this list, the most studied cardiovascular food on the planet, has been shown to reduce the risk of heart and arterial disease by up to 40% in large population studies. 2 drops every day, starting tonight. Here is what's happening inside your leg arteries that makes these oils so important. After 60, the inner lining of your arteries, the endothelium, begins to lose its ability to relax and expand. Arteries stiffen. Blood flow slows. The legs, the furthest point from the heart, are the first to feel it. Heavy, tired, cold, swollen. These are not random symptoms. They are precise signals from an arterial system that is losing its flexibility. And the primary driver of that loss? Chronic, low-grade inflammation inside the walls of your blood vessels, building silently for years. A 2023 review in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology found that dietary fat quality, the ratio of anti-inflammatory to pro-inflammatory fats, was one of the strongest modifiable predictors of endothelial function in adults over 60. Not the quantity of fat, the quality. 4 oils, 4 mechanisms, 1 goal. Counting down from 4 to 1. The best is saved for last. The first oil on our list may be the one you least expected, yet researchers have been studying it quietly for decades. Number 4. Sesame oil. Meet Gloria. 71, Tennessee. Gloria had been cooking with vegetable oil her entire adult life. Her legs had been giving her trouble for 2 years, aching by mid-afternoon, swollen by dinner, and so heavy at night that she dreaded getting off the couch. Her neighbor, a retired pharmacist, mentioned sesame oil during a conversation about cooking. Gloria, just try it. Replace your cooking oil for 60 days. Gloria was skeptical. It was just oil, she thought. 60 days later, her evening swelling had noticeably reduced. Her legs felt less heavy during her afternoon walks, and her blood pressure, which had been creeping upward, had dropped by several points at her next checkup. Here is the science behind what happened. Sesame oil contains 2 remarkable compounds found in almost no other food on Earth: Sesamin and Sesamol. These are lignans, a specific type of antioxidant that work directly on the walls of your blood vessels. Sesamin has been shown to inhibit pro-inflammatory compounds called leukotrienes, the same compounds that cause arterial walls to stiffen and narrow. Sesamol protects the endothelium from oxidative damage, the cellular rust that accumulates inside your arteries with age. A 2019 study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that sesame oil supplementation in adults with hypertension significantly reduced systolic blood pressure and improved arterial compliance. How easily your arteries expand when blood flows through them. More compliant arteries, more blood reaching your legs, less heaviness, less swelling, less cold. Use sesame oil as a finishing oil, drizzled over cooked vegetables, rice, or salads. A small amount goes a long way. Number 4. Sesame oil, the quiet protector your arteries didn't know they needed. The next oil is one you may already have in your kitchen, but you're probably not using it the way that matters most for your legs. Number 3. Avocado oil, Beverly. 68. Arizona. Morning walks, light gardening, chair yoga twice a week. But at 67, her walks started ending earlier, not from fatigue, but from her legs. A cramping, burning sensation in her calves that appeared after about 15 minutes and forced her to stop. Her daughter researched for 2 weeks and came back with one recommendation: replace every cooking oil in the house with avocado oil. Beverly thought it was too simple to matter. 3 months later, 35 minutes walking without stopping. Calf cramping dramatically reduced. Cholesterol panel improved. LDL down, HDL up. Here is what avocado oil does inside your arteries. Avocado oil is rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that reduces LDL cholesterol oxidation. Oxidized LDL is the specific form that embeds in arterial walls and begins the plaque buildup that narrows your leg arteries. By preventing that oxidation, avocado oil slows the narrowing at its source. A 2020 clinical trial in the Journal of Clinical Lipidology found that daily avocado oil consumption significantly improved endothelial function markers and measurable leg artery blood flow velocity in adults with cardiovascular risk. Avocado oil is also uniquely stable at high cooking temperatures, the ideal replacement for refined vegetable oils. Sauté, grill, roast, without oxidizing into inflammatory compounds. Number 3. Avocado oil, protecting your leg arteries from the inside out. One meal at a time. Now, we move to an oil that works differently from everything so far. Because this one doesn't just protect your arteries. It changes the behavior of your blood itself. Number 2. Flaxseed oil. Diane. 73. Minnesota. Diane's doctor had been monitoring her for what he called borderline peripheral artery disease, narrowing in the arteries of her lower legs that wasn't yet severe enough for intervention, but significant enough to cause daily symptoms. Numbness in her toes after sitting. Cold feet that took an hour to warm up in the morning. A feeling she described as walking through wet cement on her afternoon walks. Her cardiologist mentioned omega-3 fatty acids at her last visit. Diane, your omega-3 levels are very low. That matters more than most people realize for circulation. Diane started adding 1 tablespoon of flaxseed oil to her morning smoothie every day. 8 weeks later, the numbness in her toes had reduced. 12 weeks later, her follow-up imaging showed measurable improvement in lower leg blood flow velocity. Her cardiologist's words, "Whatever you changed, keep doing it." Here is the mechanism. Flaxseed oil is the richest plant-based source of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s work on your circulation through 3 simultaneous pathways. First, they reduce inflammatory compounds that stiffen arterial walls. Second, they improve red blood cell flexibility. Your red blood cells must squeeze through capillaries smaller than their own diameter to deliver oxygen. When stiff from inflammation, they can't make that journey efficiently. Omega-3s restore their flexibility. More oxygen reaching the tissue of your feet and calves. Third, omega-3s reduce blood viscosity. Thinner blood flows more easily through narrowed arteries. A 2021 meta-analysis in prostaglandins, leukotrienes, and essential fatty acids found that ALA from flaxseed significantly improved endothelial function and reduced arterial stiffness in adults over 60 within 8 to 12 weeks. 1 tablespoon daily. In smoothies, yogurt, or salad dressing. Never heat flaxseed oil. Heat destroys its omega-3 content. Use it cold, always. Number 2, flaxseed oil. Changing the behavior of your blood itself. 1 oil remaining. The most studied. the most proven, the one that works on every mechanism simultaneously. And now we arrive at the oil that has changed how the entire world of cardiovascular medicine thinks about food and circulation. Number 1. Extra virgin olive oil. I want to tell you about Margaret, 74, Georgia. Margaret had been living with what her doctors called age-related circulatory decline for 3 years. Heavy legs, varicose veins worsening, evening swelling that left indentations on her ankles when she removed her socks. She had tried compression stockings. She elevated her legs every night. She walked every morning without fail. But nothing seemed to slow the progression. Her new cardiologist, fresh from a research fellowship, asked her one question at their first appointment. "What oil do you cook with?" Margaret said, "Vegetable oil mostly, sometimes butter." The cardiologist said, "Let's start there. Switch to extra virgin olive oil, every meal, every day. Give it 6 months and come back." Margaret thought it was the strangest prescription she'd ever received. 6 months later, her inflammatory markers had dropped significantly. Her ankle swelling had reduced enough that she no longer needed the strongest compression stockings. She was back to 40-minute evening walks. Her cardiologist smiled and said, "The Mediterranean diet has been doing this for centuries. We just finally have the science to explain why." Here is that science. Extra virgin olive oil, genuine EVOO, cold-pressed, contains over 30 different polyphenol compounds. The most studied of these is oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory that works through the same biological pathway as ibuprofen. Every tablespoon of quality EVOO delivers a measurable anti-inflammatory dose directly to your vascular system. It protects LDL cholesterol from oxidation. It improves endothelial function, the ability of your arteries to relax. It reduces the expression of adhesion molecules that cause inflammatory cells to stick to arterial walls and begin plaque formation. And it works on all of these simultaneously. No other food identified in nutritional science acts on this many cardiovascular mechanisms at once. The landmark pre-dimmed study, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, followed over 7,000 adults at cardiovascular risk over nearly 5 years. Those who consumed extra virgin olive oil daily had a 39% reduction in major cardiovascular events compared to the control group. 39% from olive oil, consistently, every day. 2 tablespoons daily, on salads, over vegetables, drizzled on bread, added to soups after cooking. Never use it for high-heat frying. Heat degrades the polyphenols. Use it where its flavor and its medicine can both be tasted. Look for the harvest date on the bottle, not just the expiration date. Fresh olive oil, harvested within 12 to 18 months, contains significantly more active polyphenols than oil sitting on a shelf for years. Number 1. Extra virgin olive oil. 2 drops, 2 tablespoons, every single day. The most powerful thing you can pour for your legs tonight. Before we close, your complete daily oil protocol. Morning, 1 tablespoon of flaxseed oil added cold to your smoothie or yogurt. Never heated. Omega-3s working from the first hour of your day. Cooking, avocado oil for anything involving heat. Stable, clean, protective at every temperature. Finishing, sesame oil drizzled over cooked dishes. A few drops, Sesamin and Sesamol protecting your arterial walls. Every meal, extra virgin olive oil, on everything. 2 tablespoons daily minimum. The foundation of your circulation protocol. 4 oils, different mechanisms. 1 goal, blood flowing freely through every artery in your legs. 4 oils, 4 mechanisms, 1 result. Leg circulation that works the way it was designed to. Number 4. Sesame oil. Protecting your arterial walls with Sesamin and Sesamol. Number 3. Avocado oil. Preventing the plaque buildup that narrows your leg arteries. Number 2. Flaxseed oil. Making your blood more flexible and your arteries less stiff. Number 1. Extra virgin olive oil. Reducing inflammation, protecting your endothelium, and restoring the blood flow your legs have been waiting for. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Now, my challenge to you. Pick one oil this week. Just one. Add it to your daily routine consistently. Come back in 30 days and leave a comment, 2 or 3 words. Tell me what changed in your legs. I read every single comment, and your progress becomes someone else's reason to start tonight. Hit the like button. Right now, seniors are managing heavy legs and poor circulation, believing nothing natural can help. Your like reaches them and shows them otherwise. Subscribe to Strong Legs, Independent Life every Tuesday and Saturday at 11 a.m. because your legs have carried you your entire life. Give them the fuel they deserve. Keep smiling, keep moving, and never forget, you've got this.